Okay, welcome back. If you're just coming on in, roll something up. Let's talk about this topic, because it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And let me tell y'all something. You ain't the only one getting spiritually attacked. You're not in this fight by yourself. And let me give you a clue. The only way you're going to advance is you have to learn from others' mistakes. You got to remember, you're dealing with the unseen world. You know what I'm saying? You are dealing with invisible enemies that want to take you out. How do you combat that? How do you combat invisible enemies? Anybody got answers? How do you combat that? I'll tell you one thing. First things first, you gotta stay away from negativity and low vibrations. How I know? Because I'm going through it myself. That's how I know. If you going through it, you can relate. Trying to find something. But let me tell you something. This spiritual attack, it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't discriminate in age, size, gender. It doesn't discriminate. And let me tell you something. Some people don't ever come back from stuff like this. Let me tell you something, man. You got so many people out here playing with bad energy, playing with Santa Maria, playing with, all these dark powers. And you know what the funny thing is? They all say, I do it for the good. No, I do it for the good. No, I do it for the good. Everybody screaming they do it for the good. I say it's all cap. I say that the devil has infiltrated everything. And if you think right now that God can save you, you're brainwashed. Because let me tell you why. God is in you. So that means you gotta save you. You gotta command your savior. But you know what they do? People are praying to outside sources that they never met. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who came up with this concept that you gotta believe in something you never saw. I don't know who came up with this concept, but it doesn't make sense. Straight up, it doesn't make sense. And you know why I say that? Because we got so much power to build, manifest. Why would we fall back and start begging? Because praying is begging. That's what you're doing. Know why? Because who's listening to you praying? First of all, we all supposed to be a collective. We all supposed to be connected. And if that was true, then what are we praying for? We supposed to be commanding together. We supposed to be commanding together. But for some reason, humans don't love each other. Humans don't want to raise their vibrations. Humans commit genocide on humans. And let me tell you this, those wines and spirits that they got on every single corner is not helping us anymore. Whole fact. That wine and spirits is not helping y'all. Let me tell you something. When you being spiritually attacked, you're gonna have a lot of people who drink, right? They're gonna be on your tail. They are going to be on your tail. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because they're envying, they're hating, and they really can't relate to how happy you are and positive you are. So what do? They want to come bring you down. And you ain't hear what's funny? Inside the Bible, it says that the devil's supposed to attack us from behind us, above us, behind us, underneath us, to the right of us, to the left of us. This all means that you got to watch out for your own family members. You heard? You got to watch out for your own family members. I know it sounds strange. I know it sounds a little deranged. But I'm here to tell you the facts the way it is. I get nothing out of telling you the truth. I get nothing out of telling you the lie. You have to actually research this for your own good. You know what I mean? I don't even want you to take my word for face value. You need to do reasoning, evidence, and research and actually prove or disprove what the hustle man is talking about. But I'm gonna tell you, when you start feeling that pressure from your loved ones, when you start feeling that neglect from the ones who say they love you, this is when you'll know you are under spiritual attack. And it's not funny. It's not funny. A lot of people don't make it back. Zengard, I see you. Salute. A lot of people don't make it back, man. Let me tell you something, man. I done had all type of spiritual battles, gang. You know what I'm saying? I've been winning so many wars. And the reason why I say I'm winning the wars, because if it would have took me out, I wouldn't even have been here now. And trust me, it's coming to me through family members. It's coming to me through girlfriends. It's coming to me through baby mothers. It's coming to me through friends, homeboys. You know what I mean? And it's like, once it's exposed and the veil is off, you start to see too much. Hey, let me ask you a question. Did you ever ask God, like make a prayer? Did you ever beg God, right, to remove all the fuck people from your circumference, all the fake ones? Did you ever ask God to do that? And then when you did that, did that shit happen so fast that you start calling God back like, hey God, just Disregard that one. Disregard that one. Disregard that one, God. Hey, Zen God, I know you've been around for a while, Zen God. Keep it 100. We used to make that prayer. God, please take the fake ones away. Please bring the real ones around. You wake up one day, you in a motherfucking club full of gangsters. Everybody got their guns on them. It might be a shootout. You wake up that next day. You look through your phone book, right, gang? You go down your phone book, right? You like, every fucking person that I'm thinking about calling can't help me how to be a Jedi. Can't help me to tune in on focusing what they're not saying. You know what I'm saying? That's Jedi training 101 right there for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to focus on what they're not saying, and that's how you get the whole story. That's why it's like, every time I go through spiritual battles and stuff like that, I have to focus on what's not being said. That's sort of like how they say God, when he speak to you, he don't speak to you direct. He speak to you indirectly. But everybody's sitting back waiting for the direct message, so they never get a direct reply. You gotta, listen, man. You gotta know the art of listening without listening. You gotta know the art of seeing without seeing. I know you like, Hustle Man, what the hell are you talking about? Gang, I'm telling you, gang, you have to buy attention. You can't pay attention no more, right? You gotta buy attention. You gotta pick that shit up. Not give it out. You gotta pick it up. You gotta buy attention. Because let me explain something to you. This is a new age that we entering, y'all, right? It's the age of ascension. It's the age of maximum exposure. Full disclosure. And when they show you who they are, you gotta believe them. Yeah, you gotta believe them. When they show you who they are, you gotta believe them. You know how they say, don't take things for face value, right? Don't take things for face value. Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Zengar, how you feel about that, man? How you feel about knowledge applied is power? Do you feel knowledge applied is power? Or do you feel knowledge applied is wisdom? Which one? Get in that comment section. Let me know which one you think. Because let me explain something to you. A lot of people got knowledge, but they not applying it. A lot of people got knowledge, but they not using it. A lot of people got knowledge, but they're abusing it. The ones that have wisdom, they know how to use it. They know how to use it. They know how to implement it. They know how to not be a beggar. You feel me? They know how to not be a beggar. Because that's all you doing, gang. Listen, for my whole life, I felt like a fucking beggar. I've been praying my whole life. But, I even at least gave myself some admiration, right? And I wasn't praying for physical things. I was praying for good health. I was praying to wake up today. I was praying for my kids to be straight, protected. That's what I was praying for. That's what I was praying for. You know, a lot of people be taking advantage of what they pray for. They take advantage of what they pray for. And then you know what happens? They start telling themselves, God hears me, but he doesn't answer when when you call. He's not there when you call, but he's always on time. Remember that one, y'all? But he's always on time. And let me tell you something. The Creator is always on time. But one thing for a fact, two things for certain. It's not the same time when you're on another planet. It's not the same time when we take flights and go on over to the Neon City. You heard, Zengar? It's not the same time. You heard? So it makes you ask yourself, like, which Creator are you actually praying to? You know what I'm saying? Which Creator are you actually praying to? Because I'm telling you right now, man, the devil is a creator. You can see what he's creating right. Just look around right now. You don't see what the devil's creating? He's getting to it right now. He's getting to it. And you want to hear something funny? He's working so hard that he's coming out with new models of cars every year. Every year. Every year he's coming out with new models of cars. And he's working so hard that he's making these cars do 180 miles an hour. And the speed limit is 55, 65. So he raises the question, like, if the speed limit is 55, 65, when you crash and die, is the same God that made you the same one that took you out? That's like a deep question right there. Jesus Christ the letter J was just invented 500 years ago, year 1565. So when he did walk this earth 2,000 years ago, what did they call him? We all know they called him Yahshua. So why they keep calling him the Jesus thing? Jesus means all hail Zeus. That's what they got y'all praying to. Y'all talking about y'all giving Jesus Christ the Lord, the Savior, the Holy Ghost, and this and that. Listen, man. If you ever go to a church and you hear them speak in tongues, I would get up, grab my bags, whoever I'm with, tap them on the shoulder. I would turn around and I would walk out. I would walk out. They always say never indulge a language that you don't know what's being said. Listen, we all guilty of it. I'm over here talking Arabic and I didn't know everything that I was saying. Because first of all, some languages, one word got 16 meanings, 7 meanings, 8 meanings, one word. Our language, one word has, most of the time has one meaning. Know what I'm saying? But the complexity of these languages, when certain things are being said, there's no mistakes. There's no fumbling the ball. Not when the way these languages is generated, exactly what's being said is going to be inked and marked in stone. You understand what I'm saying? But with our language, just like right now, all Americans, most people in America, our names don't have meanings, gang. Your name is supposed to be a mirror, a reflection of your attributes. That's why a lot of people change their government name. Let me tell you something. Everybody in America, I can guarantee you, maybe 60% of America is probably running around using tag up names. Yeah, we're grown men using tag up names. Look at me, Hustle Man. My name is Stanley Jones, but you see me, I want to call myself Hustle Man. But that's in the metaverse. In real life, I use my real name. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But they gave me the name Hustle Man. I didn't make the name. They gave it to me. They called me it so much I had to adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? And then, as you know, you start graduating, they start making nicknames out of the name, out of your nickname. So they make a nickname out of your nickname to try to identify with your attributes and your characteristics. And these are all things that is going to be attacked when you're being spiritually gunned down. When you being spiritually gunned down, man, let me tell you something, man. The main thing you gotta do, the main thing you must do is maintain your emotions. Maintain your emotions. Boy, I'm telling you, them jinns, that demonic energy, whatever you want to call it, it's on your ass. It's on it. It's on it, gang. It's on your ass. That demonic energy is looking for fresh blood. Fresh blood, not old blood. Now, this is the funny thing about it. You gotta be real careful, gang. Because I've done even seen people within the spiritual fight, right? And these guys, they think because they're delivered to another church, they think they found the true and living God. Listen, people, don't be fooled. God is inside you. That's why everybody is on a fucking mission, running around like a fucking rabbit with his tail chopped off, right? Running around in circles. Everybody looking for the way out. Everybody looking for the real God. Where's the good God at? Where's the good God? News flash. The devil's greatest trick was to fool the whole world that he didn't even exist. So just imagine, where you think he would hide at? Let's talk about that. You rolling up something, light it up. You just coming in for the first time, hit the like button, share this video, help more people find the Hustle Man vlog channel. And if you ain't subscribed to the big channel, the Hustle Man 3.0, go on over there, buy membership. We got a bunch of merch for sale. Every live, every upload that you see has a whole bunch of merch attached to the bottom. Go over there, show some love, and let's grow. Hey Zengard, if you still in the building, I made some skyjet emojis. You heard? I made some skyjet emojis for you over there, so you might want to go over there and grab some up. I think you could put them in the comments when you comment or something like that. It was saying some new features it had or something like that. But man, I was sitting here for mad long trying to make them shits big. They wanted 33 by 33, right? And every time I put the image all the way that small, it disappeared right off the screen. I was so high that I was forgetting to zoom in on the image as I was bringing it down so I can crop it out good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You gotta let me know how that joint look. Let me know if it's clear, because I definitely lost some pixels with the backing it all the way down. Because I mean, they actually wanted me to back it all the way down. They wanted 1 megabyte, gang. But I'm gonna see if I get one of my little African boys to do that over for me. It's funny, bro. Out of all the shit the Hustle Man know how to do, I don't know how to resize good to make those fucking emojis. That's like 1 megabyte, 33 pixels, right? 33 by 33, and the banner. Now the way how I'ma figure this out, y'all, so that way I don't even have to call him my little African bro. I'm just gonna go to YouTube and ask YouTube what is the measurements to get a popping emoji that stands out. It's gonna give me the certain specific number, right? I'ma dial that motherfucker in, and we gonna have us some mini sky jets. You know what I'm saying? Plus they got some new feature up there, Zengard, where every certain amount of months they want me to change up the emojis and change up the badges that y'all got. Right now y'all got the new K155. The K155 is the new Skyjet. This is listen. The K155 is the new Skyjet designed by Esteban himself. And this joint is original, gang. You heard? Word. This joint is original. We coming original now. Oh, and we got a crib in the Neon City. Yo, Zengard, we got a crib in the Neon City, man. We going there later on the night. They say rain is coming through, so we gonna go over there. We on the 95th floor, you heard? We gonna go chill on the balcony. You know what I'm saying? We just got the keys to the city done up, or original. You know what I'm saying? It's done all up. You know what I'm saying? Lady JJ Salute in the building. And yeah, I did a trade over there, cause you know over there in the Neon City, y'all, currency and shit like that, you feel me? So I traded some content creation skills, you know what I mean? I showed them some content creation skills, how to edit and shit like that, and they traded me for an M4, you know what I mean? So I got a mean M4 over there in the Neon City. Shit is fire, my nigga. I was just live a little while ago on the big channel. I showed them a little taste of it. If you want to go back and check it out, you could go check it out. But yo, listen, have a great day on purpose with a purpose, you heard? But yeah, we going to the Neon City tonight. But let me tell y'all something. Over there in the Neon City, they spiritual over there on a whole different frequency, whole different level. Yo, I sit on the balcony over there and just watch the rain and just feel, yo, the city feels so electric. Like, no cap, the vibration over there is something else. The vibration in Neon City is something else. I found a little couple of hangout spots over there too. We got a little contact over there. I don't want to blow them up. I don't want to let you know if it's a female or male, but we got a contact over there. And these people is so, yo bro, I've never been, alright, you know how when you be out of town and when you be going to the gas station and all that, and everybody hold the door for everybody, so it's like good manners and good everything, like, you know, that's how it is times 1,000 in the Neon City. Times 1,000. Times 1,000 in the Neon City. You heard? Times 1,000. And they're admirable over there. And when you do deals with them, they like you to come with respect. It's not about money. So the greed, the envy, it's not out here, yo. It's not over there. There's no greed. There's no envy. There's no theft. There's no robbery. The Neon City is ran by 7 elders, gang. And you wanna hear what's funny? They all pray as a collective. They pray. I'm not even gonna say they pray. Let me get that word out of there. They don't pray. They meditate as a collective over there. You heard? And that's why the city resonates neon. That's the story to Neon City. So if you ever see a Neon City, right? The reason why the city is neon, because the city meditates as a collective within the city. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they focus their manifestation inward instead of outward. Okay, give you another example. You know how they say Jesus Christ never bust a nut? You see how they say Jesus Christ never had kids? I don't know. This is what they say. This is allegedly, right? Listen, when you don't ejaculate and it goes back up, it's supposed to do something to the brain and sharpen up your senses in a certain way. So it's kind of like that same method where you focus your energy inward instead of outward. You know what I mean? You have to focus inward instead of outward. This is where the last dragon hangs out. This is where it's at. Inward, not outward. You know what I'm talking about? Man, sometimes in this spiritual warfare, there's really nobody that can give you 100% of the manuscript. There's really not 50% of people that can give you 25% of the spiritual manuscript guide. They can't. They ain't been through enough yet. That's why, as a collective, if you go scream at like 2 or 3 people, you really gonna get what you need to combat this energy. First of all, you gotta know how to tune in on a frequency to pick up a signal. And sometimes that could be a gift and a curse, because you might tune in on the wrong frequency, picking up the wrong signal. See what I'm saying? In deflecting mode, reflecting mode. You gotta know that heat signature, gang. You have to know the heat signature. And let me tell you something. Don't even think you're gonna go combat black magic with black magic. No, it's not gonna happen. And let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure y'all got some family members that's into this type of shit. And I'm pretty sure you running around on some shit like, I don't believe in that shit. I'm not giving that no energy. Well, let me explain something to you. Give it a little more respect than that. Because if it wasn't real and powerful, it wouldn't have so much of a influence on this planet. So it's got to be some truth with the shit. You might not be with the shit, but knowing is half the battle. You want to be able to stay out of the shit. You want to be able to protect yourself from the shit. This is what you want to do. This is the purpose. This is what you want to be able to do. Now, I don't know how many people going to do it. I don't know how many people going to get it right. But I'm telling you what to do from experience. How they say? They say experience is your best teacher. Well, experience taught me, whipped my ass, put me over its knee, and spanked me. Yes, it did. And karma drop kicked me. You heard? That's why every real Jedi knows what you put out, you get back. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. It's very, very simple. You just gotta make your choice. Which side you on? What side are you currently on? I was listening to a story the other day. The brother was saying how he was a warlock. The brother was saying how he was hired by the devil First thing I said was, young man, you are not that evil. Young man, you are not that evil. And then, he got to the story where he proceed to break down that he was trying to go into a church or something, and it felt like he had chains on his legs. He couldn't even walk in the goddamn church. And then the girl he was with grabbed him and brung him inside and told him, hey, listen, we're going in. And when he got inside, he said he felt it like lifted off his legs. The first thing that came to my mind, Jedis, was he got re-delivered. Yep. He got re-delivered. Think about it. He walked into another church. First thing he told me. First I was like, okay. He made a power move. But then as soon as he said they was in there praising, and they was in there speaking in tongues. Let me tell you something. You speaking in tongues, you don't know what the fuck you're saying. Huh? I ain't never seen the alphabet for speaking in tongues. Somebody get in my comment section and let me know, what's the alphabet? How do you say A, B, C, D, E, F, G in tongues? How do you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in tongues? Break that down for me, somebody. Just think about it. Let's change the dynamics. You seeking help. You're being spiritually attacked. You don't know what it is because you call it depression. You call it depression. So you feel like you're depressed, so you go seek the Lord before you go get the counselor, right? You go seek the Lord, which is a good thing. It's a beautiful thing to seek the Lord. But are you looking in the right places? Are you looking in the right places as you on a mission seeking out the Lord? Because I don't think the Lord is in a building. No. I don't think the Lord on the 4th, 5th floor, 6th floor, 7, 8, 19. I don't think the Lord is in that building. Because they say the Lord is everywhere at every time. So, me and you both know we can only be in one place at one time. So I'm trying to figure out, where is the Lord if the Lord is every place at every time, right? But you can't never see him. You ain't never met him. Trying to figure that out. And listen, this is all allegedly. I'm just trying to figure this out for myself, and I'm trying to engage to see who is a Jedi out there like me and can adapt to what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure this out. I know I'm going over a lot of people's head. I know I'm going under a lot of people's driveway. But take your hazards off. Get out the car. Smell the fresh air. Like they say, it's nothing out here but air and opportunity. And you got, like, people gave power to something that doesn't even exist. Cause this is how I feel. Why would Allah let Muslims, like kids that's praying in Philly, get shot by other kids while they're in prayer? Now the crazy thing about it is, if you ask a Muslim that, right, the first thing they're gonna tell you is, well, that was the greatest death. That's the best way to die, in prayer. Wow. So let's analyze that. So basically, when you're in a state of submission and begging for some sort of savior, that's exactly the state of mind that you should be in upon receiving your death date? No. That just don't make sense to me. It just don't make sense to me. It just don't make sense to me. I truly feel or know that the creator is the creator. That's all the creator does is create, period. The creator don't wake up and say, okay, on Saturday I'ma destroy. Okay, on Monday I'ma destroy. Come on, gang. Gang, let's flip it around. This is why inside of the Bible, God kills everybody. God kills everybody in the Bible. The devil don't kill nobody. Now, we not trying to put the blame on God. Because what I'm trying to explain to you is the God that's killing everybody is the devil. The God that's doing all the killing. The God that appears in a burning bush. Come on, gang. If the creator created everything in existence, he can talk to you directly through your mind, a direct connection. He don't need to send Jesus up on top of Mount Sinai or wherever he had to go and see a burning bush and all this extra shit. I don't care what those stories say. It just don't make sense. Come on, gang. Look at this planet we on. Look how elaborate this planet is. Do you think the creator of this planet literally will let a human being outsmart the creator? Do you think a human being can outsmart the creator? It's crazy. It's crazy. And the funny thing is, there's things we gotta do spiritually to become closer with the creator. There's things we gotta do. You gotta fast. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta know self-healing. You gotta know self-love. You even gotta be familiar with self-hate if you wanna regulate it. See, that's what a lot of people don't know, man. Over here on my channels, you gonna learn some shit that might not serve no purpose for you today. It might not serve no purpose for you tomorrow or on the weekend or next month. But in a minute, your ass is gonna be using all these motherfucking socket sets, nigga. You gonna need all these motherfucking sockets. Cause I'm telling y'all, I didn't make it on this planet to a half a century without knowing how to duck and dodge and dip in my dodge. I don't got no felonies. I caught an E felony when I was 17 for driving with a suspended license, and I got it dropped to a misdemeanor. And that even made me feel like, I'm never coming back to jail. I had to do 20 days. That was enough for me to wake up and say, listen, a cage is nowhere for a black man. No man, for that matter, should be in that cage. But let me tell you something. If you earned your spot, if you earned that spot, then you got what's coming to you. Listen, if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. They say that's what's called standing on business. And that's the problem. A lot of dudes get caught up in black magic because they don't want to do the time. They don't want to do time, so they get caught up in black magic. They start hiring saints, right? And they get a little taste of that power. That power. They get a little taste of that power and lose their mind. A little taste and lose their mind. How I know? Because I got a little taste before and I lost my mind. And coming back, It wasn't easy. It was not easy coming back. But I really truly thank God that, or the Creator, or the Most High, whoever you acknowledge the Creator as, I thank the Creator for guiding me to the path and not guiding me astray like the ones He did before me. And the funny thing is, this world is such on a low frequency vibration that I feel like there's more people vibing on a low frequency than there is more people on a high frequency. And it definitely might be more people on a high frequency, but they in low places. That's why we encourage a lot of people, if you want a high frequency operation, promote that energy, man. Spread that energy, love and light, man. Get it reinforced. Get it done. Reinforce that energy. Push that out there. Let's push that narrative. It's cool to be good. It's cool to be positive. And we all know, when you negative, it come with consequences. That negativity shit come with consequences. You can't get close to the money. Let me tell you how this spiritual war is like cloaked inside of a cloaking device. So, we all know money is the root to all evil. And we all know that human beings created money. You know what I'm saying? Human beings created money. Right? So it just gaffles me that people be thinking when they get money, like on YouTube, a YouTube check or some shit like that, they think God gave it to them. You know what I'm saying? They think God gave them a fat YouTube check. And you know what's crazy? On the outside looking in, not hating on that, but just analyzing it. And I'm like to myself, so you gonna put God down and say God has a bankroll? So you gonna put God down and say He uses worldwide currency? You gotta be crazy. I would never ever think that to me personally, I would think that God wouldn't even want that money in His house. You heard, yo? You heard? I wouldn't if the house of God, right? Whether it's a mosque, a church, any religious denomination center, right? I would truly feel that God wouldn't even want this place of worship. You know why I say that? Because all that money got blood on it. All that money got blood on it. This is why the cracker don't give his kids cash. The cracker give his kid a card so he can make transactions. The cracker want his kid to grow up not knowing what money feel like. There, when you see people putting the money phone up, flashing money, money on the table, money. Bro, real money, you can't even count it. Real money, you don't even touch it. It's just like when you really up, you don't even know what a steering wheel feels like anymore. Smell me? When you really up, you do not know what a steering wheel feels like. Nah. You know why? Because you're always in the back. You're always in the back. You don't know what up front look like. You don't know what up front feels like, hitting that brake, accelerating and all that. You in the back, curtains up. And let me tell you something. If you don't know, when you being spiritually attacked, it could be your own kid's mother putting some heebie-jeebies on you. What's that shit they call down south? The roots. Yeah, she'll put that roots on you, nigga. Like the bro said, he fuck around and lost a kidney. They made an altar. They fucking put his picture in a bowl or some shit like that, he was saying. But it just kills me because now he thinks he's delivered, that now he's a Christian. Gang, pay attention. Christian is the word antichrist spelled backwards. Yeah. Christian is antichrist spelled backwards. And antichrist is one who goes against Christ. So the Christians are ones who go against Christ. These the Antichrist. These the Antichrist. These are really devil's advocates. And you wanna know what's funny? That I believe Christianity been around before Al-Islam. Christianity been around longer. And the Christians actually saved the Muslims from being murdered when they was being hunted down. Come from the movie The Prophet Muhammad. And when they went and got sent there, the guard, before they was trying to like basically handing them over to the ops, he said, listen, let's hear them out since they here. And he started breaking down how Muslims actually fuck with Jesus and respect him and look at him on a certain pedestal. Just don't pray to him. Pray to Allah, not to Jesus. And the Christians' minds was blown. And basically told the Muslims, like, you guys is good. Y'all ain't gotta go nowhere. Y'all can stay here forever. As long as y'all want. And it was dope because they wasn't lying. Jesus is in the Quran. They wasn't capping. They wasn't using. They used a dope strategy that it sound like something that the Creator would do, but it also, you know, the devil is a weasel. He's weaseling in everything. So you can never trust this motherfucker. You got to pay attention to what they not saying. And I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. You are going to start picking up on new signals. New catastrophic conclusions. You're going to start literally honing in on a signal that been there in front of your fucking face the whole time, but you ignored it. You ignored it. And guess what? It came back to bite you in the ass. That's what's happening to all of us now, man. Shit is coming back to biting us in the ass, man. We all going through it. Ain't as if we stick together and instead of begging, we start commanding. You know what I mean? It's a commanding time. I am. It's a commanding time now. I am the one who's going to save me. How you gonna do that, hustle man? I'ma do that because I'ma stay in my head. I'ma protect my brain. I'ma mind my brain. I'ma watch my brain. I'ma spend time with my brain. I don't know if a lot of people spend time with their brain. You can't spend time with your brain if you don't have a hobby. If you don't have a hobby, you can't spend time with your brain. Just think about how many people got brains for peanuts. How many people never grew their brain? Never matured their brain. So you want to hear what's funny? Now that we're entering into this new age of the metaverse, right? People ain't got the brains for it. They ain't got the brains for it. Trust me. Listen, man. I was one cracked shell away from not catching on to this new wave. And I only say that because of my age, right? Cause I don't feel my age. I feel mad young. I feel like I've been stuck at 22 for 20 years. You heard? I feel like I've been stuck at 22 for 20 years. (22) for 20 years. And every day it's always something new. The one thing it teaches you though, it teaches you how to stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You got to be on your Q's and P's, your P's and Q's, your A to the Z's. Because let me tell you something. It's hunting season. It's hunting season. And what you kill, you get to keep. So everybody's out here trying to look for a body. Everybody's looking for a body. Everybody's looking for somebody to put down. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. When I take y'all to that Neon City, it's a whole different code of conduct. And the funny thing is, if I didn't see it, I would have never believed it. Because over here, man, these humans, they kill each other. They gun each other down. And the funny thing is, not to justify it, but some of them deserve it. And not to justify it, but some of them kill their own close friends. Go to the funeral, hug the mama, and tell the mama, we gonna get this killer. We gonna get him. And I can't believe that they would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, bro. But we gonna get to the bottom of this shit one way or another. One video by one video. That's why I got these 3 channels, and I'm trying to actually separate this energy I'm trying to give y'all so it can radiate on a certain frequency. You dig what I'm saying? I think I got it. So over here is gonna be like an intermission to the hustle man. An intermission to becoming a Jedi. That's what I'm gonna do. We gonna keep all the Bible talk and all that over here. You heard? We quantum computing over there. You already know what we doing on the 3.0 channel. Over here, we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it. What's that word I'm looking for? We gonna just keep it like the religious type shit. We gonna keep all the dogma over here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna dissect, cause there's a lot of stuff I know about religions. I read a lot of books. I did a lot of research. You know what I'm saying? I was into a few religions. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I used to look at people when they wasn't Muslim no more, right? And I used to be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Why would he drop his flag and leave this beautiful religion? Sometimes you metamorphosize into something new, gang. Sometimes it's time to change into something new. Like a phoenix. Like, it's time for you to change, you know? Everybody in that religion is dead. They can't help you pay your rent. Everybody in that religion never drove a car before. So now that you have to drive a car every day, they can't give you no pointers on how to make your rights and your lefts. Right? We not knocking them. We just speaking the facts. Straightforward. Straightforward. No middleman. Straight to the source. Source directives, B. Let's get that reinforced. Let's get that done. Let's get these middlemen and all these propaganda books out the way. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Like, once you just mention the word source, your whole inside just radiates and knows exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got... Yo, my whole life I've always said to myself, this religion shit don't feel right. Now, I know there's a creator, because that resonates with me as soon as I say it out my mouth. But the brainwashed God shit was working on me. So I was calling my creator a backwoods dog my whole life. Until I realized, why would we be calling our creator a backwoods dog? This is the most blasphemous shit ever. That's why the dog I know, Osiris, right? This is the dog I know. So what I'm saying is, this is how I know the devil infiltrated the shit, gang. He infiltrated it. The devil loves to mock God. He likes to do everything backwards. Remember this. The devil likes to do everything backwards. He wants men to wear girls' clothes. He wants the girls to wear men clothes. You understand? He does everything backwards. So that ain't nothing but the devil's doings to turn the word dog and give that word to our creator. Blasphemous. Blasphemous. And then, this is the crazy shit. Let me show y'all. Here go the ultimate trick bag. This is the ultimate fucking trick bag. If you look up in the Webster's dictionary, right? The meaning of the word believe is to assume or accept something as being true. But to know something means to know undoubtedly, unshakably, for certain. So, for all the believers, the people who have faith and the people that believe, for all of them, this is just directed to them. I'm speaking to you right now. You believe in God? If you say yes, I'm speaking to you. That was the wrong fucking answer. Why are you believing in God? That means you assuming he's there. You accepting that he's there. You having faith that he's there. Why not know God? Why not know he's there? Why not know? See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. When you say, I'm having faith that he's there. Okay, let's dissect that. What's there? What's there? You got faith that God is where? Up in the heaven, sitting on a throne with a white cape on? What? Where's God at? In another star sector, another solar system, higher spiritual realms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He rests on 7. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? First of all, why is we even calling the creator he? Why are we putting agenda on the creator? The creator got a dick? The creator sits down and shits? Word? I mean, they say we was created in his image and after his likeness. But as the saying goes, let us make man in our image. Let us make man in our image. So, we do look like our creator. But as the saying goes, it's not just one. It's a group. It's a team. It's a plural word. Elohim. Right? And we was created after the Elohim. Right? Okay. Alright. So maybe the creator has never been singular from the start. If the creator was a group, right, called let us make man in our image. What I told you prior, the devil loves to do everything backwards. So wouldn't the devil turn the basketball team into Michael Jordan? The baseball team into David Whitfield. How you gonna turn a whole team into one person and have them on the fucking field trying to play the game? It don't work like that. This is the devil's doing, gang. This is the devil doing from taking a plural and turning it into a singular. The devil took that plural and turned it into a singular and promoted that singular concept over the world. And that singular concept has put us into a dogma. That single concept has made positive and negative fury against one another instead of operate in harmony like your car battery. That's what I'm saying. Your car battery, the negative and the positive charge, they operate in harmony. That's the reason why. This is the reason why the car can start. If you have a little bit less of any one of these charges, being it positive a little bit less or negative a little bit less, it's not going to happen, gang. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to start, gang. And if you get the car started, right, and you take one of the terminals off, the car should stay running. That means your alternator's good. If the car turns off, the alternator's bad. That means it's not alternating current balanced. The alternator not only alternates the power back around to be redistributed, but it also keeps everything balanced. In layman's terms, regulated. Keeps it regulated. And that's what I'm saying. Within this spiritual fight, this spiritual war, it all falls back down to being regulated. Time management, money management, mental management. Mental management. Mental management. And hit that like button, man, if you just coming in. Share the video, help more people find us. You know what I'm trying to say? Because we about to heat up. I got a whole bunch of topics I'm about to spew out. A whole bunch of topics. A whole bunch of topics. We coming in hot.